Hey, everybody. Anthony Morrison here. Welcome to tonight or this morning or wherever you guys may be. Welcome to the Success Connection. If you can hear me okay, just go ahead and give me a big yes in the chat box. Just give me a big yes. All right, I see lots and lots of yeses. If you could, just give me a bunch of yeses. If you're here, you can hear me, just chime in, let me know. All right, very good. So I see lots and lots of yeses coming in. Awesome, great. Well, I see lots and lots of people are here with us tonight. I want to thank you all for being here. Again, I am coming to you from Italy, so from the other side of the world, at least for me, like 7 hours ahead. So a little bit crazy time to be doing a training, but we made it through last week. A little better adjusted this week to the time frame or the time zone, if you will. But not as 100% adjusted to being awake at this time and doing a webinar. But as you guys know, I never miss a Success Connection, so why start now? And we're off to the races. So listen, just a couple of quick housekeeping things. Number one, if you are brand new to the Success Connection, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Usually I have my webcam on, I'm in my office, and it's all cool and everything. This week and last week, I am in Italy traveling with my wife on our honeymoon. And so we got married 3 years ago, but we did not take the time to go on a honeymoon. And so that is what we're doing right now. So it's a weird time of the night or morning or whatever you want to call it for me right now. So no cameras because the internet in the hotel is not phenomenal. So just a little toned down version of the usual, but we're glad to have you here. And then of course, just to let you know, this program is not, it's not meant to be a training that furthers the courses that we have, right? So in other words, this isn't specific to Partner with Anthony or the Ambassador Program or email domination or anything like that. This particular training is where we build businesses together, we launch them together, and then we help each other make them profitable. And I'm super excited, when I look in our Facebook group and I see people that have made money with all the other businesses that we've built together here on the Success Connection. It's just phenomenal. And for those of you that are new, we're going to get you caught up. We're going to give you all those businesses completely free. They truly are done for you, and done for you not only by myself and my team, but also by your Success Connection community. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. So it's just really an awesome and phenomenal time here on the Success Connection, and I'm so glad to have you. So, of course, if you've been here before, thank you so much for continuing to support what I do here, and I'll continue to do everything I can to support you as well. So let's talk about a couple of quick things. Last week, we hit the 900 person mark. What that meant was 900 plus people joined the Success Connection webinar live. We need 900 more tonight. If we get 900 plus people every single night until the August 29th edition of the Success Connection, then I will be giving away $20,000 live. How many of you are with me on that? Just big yes, yes. Very good. So if you are a member of our Facebook group, okay, a member of our Success Connection Facebook group, I encourage you to go leave a comment right now in the group that says we're live, join us. If we hit 900 people, we can win $20,000. Just make a ton of posts, blow the group up with posts. If you're not a member of our group, you can go right here, go.dsc.com/group. So if you're brand new, just type this into your web browser and go in and click join. And then one of our staff will get you approved here while we're live on the webinar, and you can reach out to everybody in the group as well. So for all of our existing group members, make sure you post right now in the group. You want to do everything we can to get tonight's webinar to over 900 attendees. If we get that, then we are going to have made it 2 weeks in a row, and we'll only have 2 more to go, and we'll be at the big $20,000 cash prize at the end of the road. Now, some people ask me why I'm doing that, especially if you're new. Like I see some comments already, like, why am I giving away 20 grand? Here's the thing. I found that, and you'll find in many things that you do, if you lead with value, you can you can accomplish both things, right? You all know that I'm in business to sell trainings and courses. So the question obviously became, why do I do a live coaching call like this? Or I don't really call it a coaching call. It's like a business building and internet marketing training call. It's called the Success Connection. But why do I do this? And why have I been committed to it for 4 years, doing it completely free, right? When there's other people that will charge $10,000 a year to be a member of something that does not even really what I'm doing here for you guys. So why do I do it for free? It's real simple. I do it because I give so much value that my thought is anytime that we create a course or anytime we create a software and we say, hey guys, you really need to get this. I believe that you're all going to know, like without a shadow of a doubt, that you really do need it. You're not going to be questioning it. You're not going to say, oh, Anthony's just here to sell a course. You're going to know that there's a legitimate reason for me to be offering that course and that I legitimately think you're going to use it to make money. How many of you would agree with me on that? Just say yes. How many of you feel that way right now? Just say yes. All right, I see tons and tons and tons of yeses. And I also feel like by not selling you stuff all the time, that you save a lot of money. Right? You're saving up money. Hopefully you're not buying crap from everybody else on the planet right now. And you've kind of, followed my lead of don't buy stuff. If there's something awesome out there that I feel like you need, I'll bring it to you, and I'll say, hey, you need this, right? But otherwise, don't get caught up in buying everything under the sun, right? Because you spend more time buying stuff and less time using what you bought. And that's not a recipe for success. So I want to caution all of you, over the next, 6 months or 5 months to the end of the year, whatever, resist the urge, right? We'll call it the resist movement. Resist the urge to buy a bunch of stuff that you do not need, okay? We're 7-8 months into the year now, and I have not, on our Success Connection, brought on a single product other than the Partner with Anthony program back in, February, I think, which was a whopping $7. So, if you think about it, my goal is to help you build your business, okay? Not drain your bank accounts. And I feel like, look, if I send you an email and I offer you something in email, that's great, okay? Our products are good products. There's no reason under the sun not to buy any of the trainings or the courses that we have that will help you with your business, right? It's just makes total sense. But I feel like so many people are responding to 1 million emails a day from all these marketers trying to sell them stuff, that it really doesn't do you any good. And so for me, I lead with value. I'm going to give away businesses. I'm going to give away cash. I'm going to do all this stuff to inspire you because, and I'll tell you the reason why this works and the reason why I feel like it will work for you as well is because, listen, at the end of the day, watch this, all right? This is just truth, okay? So this is truth. All right. Now, let's say there's this person over here, okay? There's this person, and he or she wants to play ball, okay? So this person wants to play ball, okay? There's this person. And then there's this person over here, all right? We'll just draw the bases and the pitcher's mounds. We'll call it a mound, and we got all these people out here. Okay, and this is for those of you that don't know, I'm not really an artist. Okay, but like this is the dugouts, maybe. Okay, this is the field. All right, this is the field. Now there's this person over here. Okay, that's playing ball. Okay, so there's two different types of people. There's person one, and there's person two. All right. Now, let's say that I've got this awesome new bat. Okay, this is a bat. And we'll call this the Epic Bat. Okay, the Epic Bat. And the Epic Bat is $1,000. So, expensive baseball bat, right? Can you tell me who is more likely to buy the Epic Bat? Person one or person two? Put it in the chat box for me. Just keep them coming. I see tons and tons and tons and tons of twos, right? What about we'll just call this the mitt, okay, the glove. We got the Epic glove, all right? So this really does not look like a glove, but whatever. I'm not an artist. I never pretend to be. Okay, here's my point, okay? Listen, this person wants to play ball, okay? This person is playing ball. The difference is that once you are doing something, you are more likely to buy things to help you have more success. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. Okay. So if we constantly focus on trying to sell, okay, and this is going to lead into your Instagram course. If we constantly focus on trying to sell the person that's always wanting to do something but not really doing it, this stuff over here, okay, they're less likely to use it, okay? They're less likely to use it and they're less likely to buy it because they're still on the outside, okay? They're on the outside looking in. That's just the way that it is, okay? There's no two ways about it. You can't skin this cat 15 different ways, okay? This is just truth. So when you lead with value, okay, which is what I do on the Success Connection, pretend that the field is the game of online business. How many of you now are doers, meaning you have an online business, you're doing stuff in that online business, whether it's building your list, partner with Anthony, any of the free businesses I've given you here on the Success Connection, anything. How many of you would consider yourself a doer, like you are now an internet marketer? Just put yes in the chat box for me. All right, very, very good. So the more I coach you, okay, the more I coach you as a person, the better you get. And then, of course, the better you get, the more likely you are to want to buy something that'll help your business. So I guess my point is that the reason that I'm willing to give away $20,000, the reason I'm willing to do this every single week is because I want you to become better, okay? And I want you to do it through my coaching because I want you to be a doer, somebody who is doing this. I don't want you to be somebody who just wants to do this, right? And then I feel like if we find something that's really awesome and something that's going to really help you and something that can make you a lot more money, then this becomes an easy decision. Because as a business owner, it's very simple to make a decision to invest in your business. When you are someone who is trying to start an online business and you have not got a foundation, you don't have basically a field to play on, it's very hard, okay, to come over here and keep buying and buying and buying and buying and buying, right? So we want to be doers. We don't want to be people who just constantly are buying stuff to do, right? So this is just my analogy for A, why I do this, but also B, why we need to stay so focused on leading with value in everything that we do, right? Especially in our online business, because that's what's going to bring us the big money, okay? Big money. So let's talk a little bit about today or tonight or wherever you are. For me, I don't really know what to call it. Where I'm at right now in terms of time. I'm going to give you the buyer's emails that we've written, okay? We're going to go through a step-by-step review of this Instagram business funnel. We've got another cash giveaway, and then, of course, we want to make sure we hit 900 people, and then we will be giving away this right here tonight. So we'll talk a little bit about this as well. Okay, so let's start off with your Instagram business model. Okay, we did this last week. I always do this. Because I think it's so important to review things constantly and consistently. You want to create consistent and predictable income. Okay, I want you guys to write this down. C and P. These are the two important words: consistent and predictable. That's what we need as a business owner, because you can't run your business if your business does this, okay? If this is money and this is no money, okay, and this is no money and this is money, you can't run your business and your life like that. What you really need is a consistent and predictable money line, okay? You want to have consistent and predictable money lines. You don't want these valleys down here. These are bad for your business, okay? You want this green line and up. It's good to have some peaks, but you don't want deep valleys, okay? So consistent and predictable income is very, very important. So let's talk a little bit about this, okay? As you guys know, we always start off with traffic. This goes back years of me teaching the profit cycle. We always start off with traffic, and that traffic is going to go to an opt-in page, okay? So the opt-in page is where we're going to ask for an email address, And in exchange, we're going to give them a free report. Okay. So let's take a quick look real quick at our opt-in pages, because we've actually built these for you. So if you're new, don't freak out. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to build those, all that stuff. It's okay. We've already got them built for you. All of these are built for you 100%. Okay, and we've been updating stuff. Every day we're updating stuff. I can see Ricky updated some stuff 3 days ago. So let's just take a quick look at this one. Okay, this is one of the opt-in pages that we built for you. And as you can see, we give away this 5 ways to profit from Instagram. Okay, now this is designed to give enough information to get somebody in the door and get them excited. Okay, remember that. Get them in the door and get them excited. Okay, so we go from the opt-in page, which gives out the free report. Let's say that they input their email address. Okay, a couple things happen. Number one, they go over to our thank you and sales page. Okay, we'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. So go to the thank you and sales page. It also puts them on our non-buyers list. So this is our non-buyer email list. Okay. Now, important, we talked about this last week. We will send promo emails to buy the book, okay? And we'll actually send 5 promo emails to buy the book. So this thank you page up here is actually here, okay, to sell a book. All right, so let's take a quick look at what that looks like and how that works and the mechanics behind that and the whole reason why we do it, okay? All right, once we have somebody that comes in through this page right here, okay? So they come in through this page. We're giving them this free report. The free report is a quick, simple, it's a few pages, okay? It's nothing crazy, nothing big, nothing insane, anything like that. It's a great report, right? And it's completely free. But once they opt into this page, this is the page that they go to next. And essentially what we do is we tell them we're preparing their download, and we start a timer and we make it wait for their free report to pop up here. The reason we do that is we want them to start reading this information down here, because our ultimate goal is to sell them the complete guide to Instagram profits. Okay, now let's take a look at the funnel, because looking at the funnel is really important. Okay, we want to sell this book, and we can sell it for anywhere between $4.95 all the way up to probably, $9.95. This is what I suggest. Okay, you can sell it for whatever you want, because again, it's your book. Now understand that the free stuff we're giving away, and then the book that we're selling, so the free report and the book, I've already done those for you. So you don't have to redo those or build those yourself or anything like that. We have a page here, okay, where you can get all of this for free. So this is our Success Connection student resource page, and you'll notice that inside of here you can get the opt-in pages that I just showed you. You can get these for free. You can get the free report that I just showed you, and look at this. You can get this for free. Here's the free report. Looks really nice. It's short, it's concise, there's not a ton of images. Remember, this is free, right? But we want to lead with value. We want to give them some value completely free, because our goal, okay, after they go through this thing right here, is what we really want them to do is end up going to our thank you and sales page, which you can download right here. So remember, whole business is done for you, right? Opt-in pages, free report, thank you sales pages, and then we, of course, give away the Instagram book. Or we don't give away, we sell it. So our goal is to sell them the complete guide to Instagram profits. Now, this book is very nice. It's well done. It's got, it's got a flow to it. It's got the introduction. It's got nice images throughout the whole thing. Because, again, our goal is to sell that book, okay? So these emails are designed, these non-buyer emails, okay, are designed to go back up here to this page and try to sell this book, okay? So try to sell this book. Now, we have written those emails for you. I gave you those emails last week, I am actually on like literally a downloaded version of my page because I was scared to death that I wouldn't have good internet. So your Success Connection student resource page shows this as a clickable link right now where you can download your non-buyer emails. Now your non-buyer emails, again, the entire goal of those emails is to get people back, okay, to get them back to the spot that you wanted them in, which is to buy the book, okay? That's the whole purpose of this. That's the only purpose of this, all right, is to get them back to buy this book. So again, we're sending people back to this page through our email channel, okay? Now, there are gonna be some people, okay, that do buy it. For everyone who does not buy it, okay, the non-book buyers. Now we just send other affiliate promos. Okay, so now what we do is we just send other affiliate promotional emails. This list becomes a money asset to you, okay? This is a money asset to you, and you should not forget that. So many people forget about their email list, and it's crazy, right? Like the email list is where most of the money is made. And so you want to make sure that you're following up with those people, and I never stop sending the emails, okay? But initially, we want to send the emails to get them to buy the book, okay? Now, in most cases, the funnel stops right here, okay? Somebody becomes a buyer. Now, when they become a buyer, what we do is we put them on our buyers list. All right, now this is where we pick up with tonight's kind of addition to this funnel, okay? As a buyer, we still need to ask ourselves, what do the buyers need? What do they need, right? What is it that they need? Over here in this part of the funnel, okay, everything over on this side, we teach how to profit from Instagram, okay? So everything on this side of the funnel is about how to profit from Instagram. Pretty simple. But once you become a buyer, okay, we need to know how to get followers. Because guess what? It doesn't matter if we know how to profit from Instagram if we don't have any followers. I liken this to something like this. If I came in and I taught you all the ways under the sun to run your very own, let's call it Pizza Hut franchise, right? So you knew everything. You knew how to upsell people on the chicken wings or the larger drink or the whatever. You knew all of the stuff that it took to make a profit, okay, from your Pizza Hut franchise. But if you had no customers walking into the door of that Pizza Hut, would you make any money, yes or no? I see lots of no's. And you would be right. You can't make money without customers, without a following, without visitors, without people to know what's going on, right? So if we're teaching people how to make money on Instagram, we then need to teach them how in the world do they get any followers? Because here's the thing, on the initial side, and it may seem backwards to you. How many of you feel like this seems a little backwards? We should teach them how to get the followers, then teach them how to get money. All right, I see some people saying yes. There's two reasons why I didn't do it that way, okay? Two reasons. All right, let's just say two reasons. Two reasons for profit, then followers. I might even come up with more than two, but there's two that pop in my head instantly. All right, number one, most people want profit, not followers. Okay, so here's what that means. That means up here, okay, on our opt-in page, like over here. So on our opt-in page where we're trying to get people, to be engaged with us and give us their email address. And then of course on our sales page where we're initially coming out of the gate saying, hey, thanks for getting this. Would you buy something? More people want to buy something to get a profit than to get a follower. So if we look at the end goal, somebody might say, man, I want to build my following on Instagram. And you might say, oh, that's what people want. No. What's the real reason they want the followers, right? And we talked about this a few weeks ago. There's a reason why they want those followers. And it isn't just vanity. There are some people that are just vain enough to want a bunch of followers. I get it. That's true. That's right. But for the most part, people equate followers to money. How many of you would agree with me on that? Just say yes. Okay, I see lots of yeses coming in. People equate a big following to, oh, well, that person must be making a lot of money, right? The reality is that isn't true, right? There's a ton of people with a lot of followers that are broke, okay? They're not making any money off of them. So that's step number one. Number two is that everyone should know how to turn followers into profits before investing in followers. It just makes sense. Like, you need to know how before you invest. And there's a reason for that. So a lot of times people will go and they'll get a bunch of followers. Well, the peak time to profit from those followers is within the first 5 to 7 days or so of those people following you. Because at that point, they're interested in you. They're paying attention to you. You are on their radar, if you will, right? Like on Instagram, there's a bazillion people and people are bouncing from one person to the next and to the next and to all the time. So you've got those eyeballs on you when they click follow. So if you don't have a recipe, a plan to turn that follower into a profit before that person starts following you, then you might miss the opportunity. Does that make sense to everybody? About missed opportunities? Just give me a big yes. Okay, I see lots and lots of yeses. So in one way, like in this one up here, okay, so reason number one is kind of the selfish reason for us, okay? We want to get more people to give us their email address. We want to build our list, and we know that people really want profit, okay? They don't really care about the followers. For the people that think in their minds, if I can just get followers, I'll instantly make money, okay? That's the wrong way to think, and we know it. So down here in step number 2 or reason number 2, we're actually doing this to help people, right? Because what we don't want them to do is learn how to get a bunch of followers and then go invest in the marketing and such to get those followers and then make no money off those followers, right? How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. Very, very good. I see lots and lots of yeses. So that is the reason why we go in what might seem like a backwards approach to you, but I promise you it's the right approach, right? We're doing ourselves more justice by getting a higher conversion rate, okay? We look and aim for anywhere between 20 and 30% of the people that come to our opt-in page to get over to our sales page, okay? That's what we want. Okay, so then we create these buyers that go on our buyers list. Buyers need followers, okay? So buyers need followers. All right, so what are we going to do? What we're going to do is we're going to send 5 email promos for how to get followers. Now, this is going to be big money right here, okay? These are going to be big money for you because here's the thing. People like results. It's rare that we can guarantee a result, okay? It's rare that we can say, give me this much money and this is going to happen. That's very rare. But next week and the following week, there's going to be a 2-part workshop here on the Success Connection with Adrian and I, my brother, where we're going to talk to you and share with you how we get followers and how you can get them and basically arbitrage. So it'll work like this, okay? I'm going to kind of draw it out for you, all right? Customer says, yes, get me 5,000 followers, okay? And pays you, let's just say, pays you $1,000. We're going to actually write it as 1,000. Pays you $1,000 to get you that, okay? Now, you pay an IG, we'll call them supplier, maybe $600, okay? And then the supplier sends followers. Supplier sends the followers back to the customer, and then you profit $400. And you do it time and time again without ever having to do any real work, right? Now, I call these a supplier. They're not suppliers. They're specific places, specific people that are in our inner circle that we can go to and we can say, hey, look, we'd like to do X, Y, and Z and get some followers. We can pay them, and then all of a sudden, boom, we have a ton of followers. Now, the customer sees instant results. So this customer sees results, gets really excited, right? Gets really excited. So what's the customer do? Says yes and buys more. And the whole thing continues on, right? This part of the equation becomes a service, okay? So like kind of this becomes a service that you offer, okay? So it's not a course, it's not a training, it's not a book, it's a service, okay, that you're actually offering. You're going to get the sales of this service from your buyer's list, okay? And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight is how do we engage those buyers? Well, we're going to engage those buyers by using a set of emails that we've already written for you, okay? So let's check them out real fast. I know I've spent a good bit of time on this, and this very uncomfortable chair in this room is killing my back. But all right, here we go. So subject, your complete guide to Instagram profits, okay? Hey, thanks for downloading your copy of the complete guide to Instagram profits. By now, you should be well on your way to crushing it with Instagram. In the book, here's what you learned. The value of your Instagram and how powerful this can be to your marketing, how to grow your audience with some of the best practices, tips, and tricks, how to monetize Instagram as we dive into the vast well of money-making opportunities. Essentially, you should know everything you need to fully monetize your followers. But there's one thing that I want to talk to you about, building the right audience. Obviously, you want to amass a huge following of people that like you and want to spend money with you. And you probably want to do this quick. Now, I've given you some great tips to growing your audience organically. But if you want to learn how to build a legitimate following fast, click here to supercharge your followers on Instagram. You're going to be blown away by how fast this can actually happen using these methods. So here's the thing. What we're going to do is we're going to offer people the ability to supercharge their Instagram following so they get more followers. So the first email is taking advantage of fast, quick, what people really want. They want something fast. They want it quick. They want it in a hurry. We take advantage of that here in email 1. Email 2, urgent, your Instagram audience checklist. People often ask me, what's the fastest way to build a massive following on Instagram? My answer might actually surprise you. And this is, of course, where you put your link to the page where you're going to be talking about the service that you're offering, which we'll discuss with you later, okay? It's taken me years of trial and error to figure this out for myself. I've tried about everything under the sun to build a huge following on Instagram, and I really think I've narrowed it down to a few key elements. But if your goal is to make money, then you have to take into account the quality of followers that you have. And by quality, I don't mean are these people that are following you good or bad Hey, can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Okay, I knew this was going to happen. It looks like my audio completely went out on the webinar. So I see everybody saying I'm back. I was only out for a few seconds there, but GoTo put a big pop-up on my screen and said that I was out. So let me just I don't know where I lost it. So I'm going to just start back right here. Okay. So just leave me a message in the chat box if you happen to hear my audio go out, or if you happen to not hear my audio. But this time GoTo actually popped up on my screen and said it lost my connection. So I knew this was bound to happen. That's why I don't have my webcam on or anything like that. And I was trying not to do anything too intense here because it literally just absolutely just dropped off. So I don't know what's going on. So, okay, let's just kind of start right here. I don't know where it left me, but in this email, I said, what I mean is you need to make sure that your followers are all real and active, passionate about your brand, and engaging with you and likely to buy. This is the important thing. People want real followers, and they want followers that are actually going to buy something. And that's what we want to offer them, right? If you can say yes to all three of these, then you're on the right track to profiting with your following. If you can't, then you might have a large audience that's destined to take up a lot of your time and make you $0. If that's the case, you're just starting out, or if you're just starting out with 0 followers, then you should learn my system for getting a legit buyer following and never having to think about it again. Check this out. So here's the thing. In this email, we address 2 problems that people have. One, I don't have any followers. How do I get some? Okay. And 2 is, you know what? I do have some followers. I've taken some of these other courses. I've bought some of these other things, but my followers aren't engaging and they're not buying anything from me. And that sucks. And maybe this will differentiate. Maybe this will be something different. See, we want to address the fact that a lot of times the followers that people get suck, right? And we want to address that and be upfront about it. All right, email number 3, how to get Instagram followers fast. So far, I've taught you how to turn your Instagram account into a profit-getting machine, and we've covered some solid techniques on growing your audience, which I think you'd agree is mega important if you want to make a lot of money. This is kind of a set, right? This is where we're setting like a hook, where we say, I think you'd agree, like it's an assumption, right? I think you'd agree it's mega important to have a big following if you want to make money. But there are a few more tips that I wanted to share with you on building your following even faster. Check this out to learn more. It's come to my attention that most people are wasting a ton of time doing this the wrong way. And I want to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. And then I say best, and then of course you sign your name. And it says, P.S. even if you have a large following, you still may have trouble monetizing it if your audience doesn't meet certain requirements. This sounds obvious on the surface, but it still gets overlooked. So watch this for more information. So again, what we're trying to do here, once we get about 3 emails deep, okay, so we're 3 emails deep into this. We've basically sent them a lot of emails. We feel like if they haven't bought the audience yet, okay, if they haven't clicked this link to buy this yet, then there's probably 2 types of people. One that are kind of fence sitters, and we'll talk about that in a minute, and the others might be people that think they've found a way to generate subscribers or followers, if you will, but that, you know, they're not making any money off of them. And we want to keep reminding them that it might sound obvious on the surface, but a lot of times you overlook the quality of the followers and are they actually going to buy from you, right? So we want to keep reiterating that. Then we get to email number 4. This is kind of a shocker email. This is meant to get a lot of people to open up this email. Instagram doesn't want you to know this. What? What does Instagram not want me to know? Are they like Facebook where they're taking all my information and using it to market to me? Yes, they are. So like this gets a lot of people to open the email, right? And then you say, do you know that Instagram loves to reward accounts with a lot of followers and engagement by showing you to other accounts more often? The formula is simple. The larger your fan base, the larger your reach, thanks to Instagram's algorithm. And then we talk about learning more here, right? So this is kind of leading in with, why do you want a higher reach? Why do you want more followers? Well, if you get more followers, they'll get you more followers because Instagram's going to show your post to more people, and that's what we all want, especially if we're trying to make money. If you think this sounds like the rich get richer, then you're absolutely right. So what do you do if you don't already have a following to take advantage of this internal reward system? Simple. You turn your Instagram algorithm in your favor to grow your audience at warp speed. And luckily, I've outlined how to do this in my fast follower system. And this is where you can learn how to do this. Once you know the loopholes, you'll be able to build a massive and legitimate following quickly, which Instagram will then reward with even more followers. I promise you don't want to ignore this. Let me know what you think, and then you sign off. Listen, this is kind of turning things on a dime, right? This is coming up and saying, wait a minute, it's not always about, hating the rich getting richer. If you're the one that's sitting there that's poor with followers, meaning you don't have any followers, okay? We need to get you to where the algorithm works for you and not just the people that already have 1 billion followers. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. Because what this takes care of is, oh yeah, sure, it works for people that already have 800,000 followers, but it won't work for me because I only have 6, right? We want to teach people how we can flip that Instagram algorithm and use it in their favor. And that's what we're talking about here. And then the following email is basically our closeout email. We talked about this last week. Oftentimes we have people who sit on the fence, okay? They sit on the fence for almost everything and anything that they do. They're not the person that's going to sit there and just blow it out of the water, okay, day one, and just buy everything. They're the person that's going to sit around and think about it and decide and determine and all of that kind of stuff, right? Well, we've got to push that last chance person through the door, right? And that's what this does. This is called a closeout email. And this is an email where we legitimately tell them that this is the last time they're going to hear from us for a long time if they don't take action, okay? So it says, Instagram audience booster, last chance. This is the key right here that's going to make mountains move, okay? This is the last chance that you'll hear from, or this is the last you'll hear from me for a while on the importance of building a profitable Instagram following. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If your followers aren't real, if they're not passionate, and if they're not engaging, you're not going to make any money. Now remember, these are people that just bought a book teaching them how to profit from Instagram. They now have education, they have knowledge, but they need those followers to make that money, right? So trust me, it can take some time to build out this type of audience, especially if you're doing it the old-fashioned way, which is why I developed my fast follower strategy to grow your audience 10 times the rate you would normally be able to do. Check out the full strategy here. This is an absolute game changer for you. Instagram is making it harder to build a big following without spending a lot of money with them. So don't wait until it's too late. Learn my system now. This is more of the whole urgency, right? This is where we create urgency in our marketing. And here's why, okay? There's a solid reason for this. Because down here, let me pull this back up. Down here, this list of buyers, we want this list of buyers to buy our service. Because I can guarantee you 100% that if you make a $400 profit here and this person sees results, okay, you are going to end up with repeat buyers. That's just how it works, okay? We are actually going to be able to teach you this service, okay? And it's a service that you'll be able to offer. We're going to teach you how to do it. And we're going to show you where Adrian and I have spent upwards of, I don't know, maybe $60,000 doing this. So trust me, they made way more than a $400 profit off of us. And it's time and time and time and time again. For those of you that are following me, you know when not even 6 months ago, I had 10,000 followers on Instagram. I didn't really do much on Instagram, right? I have never been able to successfully run an actual ad on Instagram to get followers ever, right? So how am I getting all these followers? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to share with you. And that's exactly what Adrian's going to teach you next week in part 1 of our workshop, because what we're going to do is show you how to fulfill this service, right? So look, I have given you the buyer's emails. I have gone through a step-by-step review. We've talked about this $20,000 giveaway, all right? Last week, I told you guys to write some non-buyer emails and post them in the group. I was really excited to see a lot of you do this. So tonight, when I hop off of here, I'm going to be hopping onto the group and I'm going to be leaving a comment for some of you and giving you $100 $100 to $200 for writing your email. I'll just post it in there and Nick will find you, and then we'll get you a PayPal out. This is literally just for writing the emails. Now, a lot of you are new and a lot of you are not a member of our group. If you go there, any of those emails that are written and posted in the group, you can use. So what we did was we gave you all of the non-buyer emails, okay? I gave you all of these, okay? Gave them to you last week. You can download them tonight if you don't have them and if you weren't here last week. But I also ask all of our students to write those emails as well and post them in the group so that you have an abundance of emails, not just the 5 that I wrote. And of course, tonight we'll do the same thing. So basically for next week, and by the way, I'm giving you these buyer emails tonight, okay? I'm giving you the buyer emails tonight. So next week, okay, here's what's going to happen, okay? Number 1, Adrian will be on live, okay, to talk about IG growth services. Okay, so that we can show you how to make money off of this. It's going to crush it. This is the first time I've ever given you a business that's going to have a back end with high ticket ability to make, upwards of $1,000 to maybe even $1,500 a pop. Okay, and do something that you probably never in your wildest dreams would have known how to do. Okay, I'm also going to be, I'm going to ask you guys to write buyer list emails and post in the group. All right, so post those in the group. And I'm going to give away between $100 and $200 next week live here on the Success Connection to somebody who has posted a buyer email in the group. So don't miss it. Make sure that you post it. Okay, we're still going to do our $500 group post winner. Okay, so what does that mean? That means you have to post in the group every single day between now and next week to have a chance to win. Okay, and then number 4, we're still working towards 900 people on. We're going to do a $20,000 giveaway. I think that's on August 29th. So you've got to make sure that people get on. You need to be posting in our Facebook group every single day this week, telling people why they need to get on, why they need to pay attention to this Instagram growth strategy, why they need to be downloading their Instagram business. It's crazy if they don't, and it's crazy if you don't help encourage people, which is going to do nothing but help them, right? Does that make sense to everybody? Is everybody with me on that? Very good. I see lots and lots of yeses. So this is what's happening next week. Adrian will be on live for the first time in 2019 to share this Instagram growth strategy with you. I'll be there, of course, too. It's something we're both doing together, but I'm going to have him come on and help. So this whole funnel, okay, all of this is done except this piece down here in the blue, okay, this service. And that's what we're going to take care of in the next 2 weeks. We're going to have every single thing that you need in order to blow this business up and start making big, big money from it, okay? And I think that's what we all want, is to make big, big money from it, okay? All right, just give me a big yes if you're excited about that. I see lots and lots of yeses already popping in. All right, how do you join our Facebook group? How do you get this free business? Real simple. We have it all for you right here. It says Your Instagram Profits Business. The opt-in pages, which you can see, are right here, okay? And there's 9 of them. The free report, all right, which I think is right here. Then there is this thank you and sales page, okay, which you can see right here, all right? And then there is the Instagram book, which you can see is right here, this entire book. You get this for free, okay? And then there is the non-buyer and the buyer emails, okay? So when you go to this page, these will actually show up now, all right? So for me, like I told you, I knew I was going to have internet connection issues here, so it's just part of traveling and being in a hotel, and I'm shocked that I made it through 2 weeks of this with very little hiccups anyway. So I'm glad, but I'm shocked. So this is like a downloaded version of this page, if you will. You can see it's not like the live page. But anyway, when you go here, you'll be able to click these download buttons, okay? And you'll be able to instantly get your non-buyer and your buyer emails, all right? So non-buyer and buyer emails are on this page. Now, this is your student resources page. Lots of really cool stuff on here for those of you that are new. I'm going to walk through it really, really fast because I think my internet might crash on me again. I would hate to like literally lose the entire webinar right before I give you guys the password to this page. So let's run through it really fast. If you are not a member of Partner with Anthony, I highly suggest that you check the Partner with Anthony program out. It's $7. It's how most people are making money right now. This is where you would join our Facebook group. If you are not already a member of our Facebook group, then join it here. You click this button, you can join. We'll give away $500 next Thursday as long as you make a post every single day, and it has to be a value-based post. It can't be something stupid, okay? If you own my book, The Hidden Millionaire, I'd love for you to leave me a review on Amazon. Facebook alerts. It's really important that you subscribe to these. It takes 3 seconds. We don't spam you. This is literally just for us to remind you about the webinar and let you know when we activate and deactivate certain links. For our Success Connection students, it takes 3 seconds. Click the link. You can subscribe. ClickFunnels. We offer a free trial to ClickFunnels. All of these download buttons here download funnels like this one and this one, and they put it straight into your ClickFunnels account. Similar to this, you'll see all 3 of these pages are in this account. Well, I can't give you done-for-you stuff if you don't use the platform we use. What's great is you can literally click the button and it's done. It's in your account. There's legitimately nothing you have to do at all to get this business downloaded into your account other than click the download button, okay? I'll be totally and completely transparent with you for those of you that are new. This is an affiliate link. If you get your free 2-week trial to ClickFunnels and you end up keeping it, which 96.73% of my students do, so that ought to tell you how much money people are making and how successful people are. But anyway, then I do earn an affiliate commission. If that rubs you the wrong way or makes you feel like, oh gosh, Anthony does this just to make affiliate commissions, then just go to clickfunnels.com, get ClickFunnels from them, come back, click on any of these download buttons, and guess what? You still get everything for free. I don't care if you get it through my link or not. Of course, I love it if you do, but it's not a requirement, and it certainly isn't the reason why I do what I do, okay? Did this for like 2.5 years before I ever even came up with this idea of building things for you, and since then, it has been a phenomenal result and experience for all of our students, and so I wouldn't change a thing for the world. So again, you need to get ClickFunnels if you don't have it. I don't care if you get it from me or you get it somewhere else, just get it. Make sure you download all of these funnels. The funnel links will be available until midnight Pacific Standard Time tonight. Okay, at midnight, all of these links will not work anymore. The reason for that is real simple. People steal my stuff. They give them to other people. We don't want that. We only want you to have them, and only our students should have them. And so we change the links, we break them, and then they won't work. What that means is you need to download your Instagram Profits business tonight. You don't need to procrastinate. Okay, you can also download all the other businesses. If you're new to the Success Connection, you can download your YouTube business. I have all of it done, just like the Instagram business. Look at that. Everything is done for you. You just click download all these. You'll get everything, the entire thing. Same thing with Partner with Anthony. Okay. Same thing with the 7-figure email strategies, Inboxer Academy, 8-figure funnel formula. Essentially, we have built many, many, many businesses for you, and we are giving them to you completely free. And all you've got to do is go and get them downloaded. It's real simple. Okay. And of course, you need to make sure that you have ClickFunnels in order to succeed with this. Is everybody cool with that? Everybody understand that? And everybody ready for the link and the password to this page? Whew. Okay. Hopefully we will make it through. We will make it through tonight. So let me switch back over here to this page. I'm going to give you the password for tonight's Success Connection student members area. The password is buyers. The password is buyers. So you can go to go.dsc.com/funnel and you can type in the password buyers. And when you get there, you'll be able to go right here and you'll be able to first check out the Partner with Anthony program if you don't have it. Join our Facebook group by clicking here. And then something else that's very, very, very important, okay? When you join our Facebook group, all right? So when you join our Facebook group, it'll look similar to this, okay? You'll want to click over here on join, okay, because that's going to let you join the group, and then we'll get you approved. But then you want to click on notifications, and you want to select all posts. If you do not select all posts, you probably will never see any of the posts that your Success Connection community is making, okay? This is important. Join. Once you're approved, click on notifications and click on all posts. That's a very, very, very important part of staying up to date and understanding what we're actually doing, okay? And then, of course, make sure that you get ClickFunnels. It's right here. So you can go to go.dsc.com/funnel, type in the password buyers with an S, and then come here and get everything that you need to continue running your business. And next week, we'll have Adrian on live. I'll be back home, back in the United States, back at home on camera without crappy internet issues. And then, of course, if you write your buyer's list of emails, okay, I can't stress this enough. If you take those emails that I've given you and you rewrite them and you post them in the group, I'll be announcing a $100 to $200 winner after next week's Success Connection live in the Facebook group, okay, just like I promised. So take your stab at it. Write those emails. Let somebody else critique them. Critique somebody else's. Help each other. Help everybody. That's what this community is all about. I want to thank you all for being here. Make sure that you do not miss next week, because there is no recreating Adrian on live. If any of you are with me, just say yes. Okay. I'm going to let you know if we got 900 people on tonight. I have no clue because my thing broke down in the middle, but we'll know. And if we've got 900 people on tonight, then we're going to want to make sure we get 900 on next week so we can keep the train running down the path towards a $20,000 cash prize giveaway August 29th. What I want you to do tonight, go to the link, go.dsc.com/funnel. Type in the password buyers. Come here. Make sure that you have ClickFunnels. Do not forget it. Do not procrastinate. Do not make excuses. Excuses do not make money, right? Make sure that you just take action, submerge yourself into this. I promise you, we're going down the path to making big money, building big businesses here, and we're doing it all for you completely free on the Success Connection. And then, of course, make sure you don't miss next week. Write that buyer's email that you have, post it in our Facebook group, let people critique it. You could win some cash prizes next week, and make sure that you stay engaged every single day here until next Thursday in the Success Connection group, telling people to get on. If we keep 900 people on, there'll be a $20,000 cash prize giveaway August 29th. Again, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I apologize for the little hiccup in the middle of the webinar. That's what happens when you do these things live. You cannot pre-plan, so I apologize. But it looks like we were able to round this night out and make this thing work. So goodbye from Italy. I'll see you next week from the United States. Again, have a great weekend, a safe weekend, a fun weekend. Do a little something this weekend that other people aren't doing. I want you to be ahead of the crowd, always one step in front. That's the key to having massive success. Thank you so much, everybody. Head to the Facebook group, head to the Success Connection resource page, and I'll see you all next week live on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.